Good morning, ladies. So, I'm rocking my, Brandon calls this a man bun. But I wanted to come on, I have a call in 15 minutes, so I want to make this quick, to the point, intentional, right? Because we're talking about recruiting with intention. So, wanted to chat today about using third-party tools. Sounds kind of weird because you're like, wait, you want me to use something other than a Jamberry tool? And that's not necessarily what I mean. So I want to talk about third-party tools. So my homie, I wish he was my homie, but I love me some Bob Heilig. If you guys don't know who Bob Heilig is or you don't follow him, you should. He has some great points, tips, tricks for MLM world, direct sales world, and I think he's getting into like real estate stuff, but he's awesome. So I think I've been listening to him for over a year. And even though he sometimes will do the same things, like talk about the same things, which I'm sure you guys get annoyed with too, I talk about the same things, but hopefully if you hear it again, you get something different from it the second time. So today, I want to talk about recruiting using third-party tools. And by third-party tools, I don't mean like another company's tools. I mean utilizing something other than yourself to provide information. So if you're new to Jamberry, if you're new wherever, or you're even an older consultant, you can utilize this way to passively, it's a little bit more of a passive way to get information to people. So if you ask a question, oh, have you ever considered something like this? Oh, have you ever thought about earning your product for free? Do you look for ways of earning extra income? Do you want a way to meet new friends? Are you looking for a hobby? Do you want something that's fulfilling in your life? Like any question, you ask any question, and they give you the yes. And you're like, woo, yes, they gave me a yes. Now what? You could turn around and just vomit all of this information because you're so excited that they said yes, and you could be like, ooh, this is our discount, and this is how you sign up, and this is how much the kit is, and this is how much it costs, and this is about our awesome team, and oh my gosh, my upline's amazing. Or on and on and on, right? You're just like so excited, you're vomiting all over them, and they're like, yeah, no thanks, I'm not interested. Or you never hear from them again. You follow up with them and you're like, hey, are you still interested? And they're like, I don't have time for her. She's just going to like vomit all of this information all over me. This also happens at in-home parties. People will never, like, there is always, if let's say you have 10 people at an in-home party, I bet you 6 to 8 people are thinking about, I could do what she's doing. But they're never going to tell you, because they don't want you to be that lady that's sitting at the table with them, putting them in handcuffs, making them sit there, and you're like vomiting all of this information on them. So as you're checking people out at home parties, you can say, hey, did what I did tonight, did that seem like something that you would enjoy doing? Yes. Great. I would love to send you home with some information for you to look over, maybe look it over with your husband or significant other, and let's connect to get those questions answered. When do you think that you would be able to look over this information? Oh, well, I could probably sit down and look at it tomorrow. Great. How about we chat on Thursday? What's a good time for me to give you a call? Around noon. Great. I will give you a call around noon. You take a look at that information, write down any questions that you might have, and you know what? It may not even be an opportunity for you, and that's okay too. But I look forward to speaking with you on Thursday. We can go over any questions that you have. I told her nothing. I told her nothing about the opportunity. I told her nothing about the discount, how awesome it is, how to earn her product for free. I didn't tell her about fast starts. I didn't tell her about anything. But now she gets the opportunity to go home, look over this information. So that opportunity packet that I would give to her at a home party is the third-party tool. Now, her friend Jane, who just saw me nonchalantly be like, great, here's an opportunity pack. Go home, take a look at it, and we'll connect if you have any questions. Jane is like, okay, she is not going to vomit all over me. She's not going to put me in handcuffs. She's not going to make me sit here while she throws up all over me. Because, like, I'm not a mom. I don't want to be thrown up on. I know y'all moms out there, I don't think you like getting thrown up on either. Hey, Erica. Hey, Erin. Sorry, I had to go. I'm on my iPad today, so I had to go to the team page over here because for some reason my iPad doesn't like to show me comments. So maybe I need to swipe or something. Swipe left. No, I don't know. So same thing happens at an online party. If you're creating relationships, you're going to be like, hey girl, do you look for ways of earning income? You're going to sprinkle those seeds throughout your party, and then you can ask them, hey, you know, is this something that you think you would have fun doing? Do you want to make a couple extra bucks a month, you know, doing some Facebook parties or meeting people or offering the opportunity, sending out samples? Like, does that sound like something that you would enjoy doing? Yes. Great. Let me send you something. When would you be able to watch this? Maybe it's a video. I haven't created a video in a really long time, but maybe it's a video. Maybe it's an opportunity event that our team is having. Opportunity event, third-party tool. Sneak peek, 48-hour sneak peek on your team page. I know all of the team managers have sneak peek albums. Third-party tool. These are tools that is something out of your control, like you are not providing that information to the person. You're giving them or providing them a resource to be able to gather information really on their own time without feeling like this pressure of they have to join today. And I always like to say, girl, this may or may not be for you. But after you look over the information, let's say it's not for you. Maybe you know someone who it would be a great opportunity for, and I would love to talk to them. So, when do you think you'll be able to take a look at the sneak peek? Or can I add you to our team page over the next 48 hours? Do you think you'll have time to take a look at the support in there, to take a look at the information? I'll tag you in a couple of things. If they say, yeah, great, they're giving you the go-ahead, right? Add them to the team page, welcome them, tag them in whatever you think would be beneficial information based on like conversations that you've had with them. So while you're offering this third-party tool, you're still getting to know them. Monique, honestly, the $75 kit, that in my 3 years has only been offered once. So I would definitely not wait around for that. The kit is, the value in the kit at what it's priced at is way more, it's worth way more than the actual price of the normal kit. So I definitely wouldn't wait around for that, especially with all of the incentives that the company's doing right now. They're giving a lot of free product. They're doing a lot of incentives to, you know, even create more value. So I doubt it's coming back anytime soon. So I wouldn't wait around for it. Definitely, you know, that is a whole nother conversation, and we can have that sometime this week. Is the value around the kit and your offering, your belief around that offering, because that comes across as huge. You know, if all of us that were so excited for this $75 kit offering could be that excited about the normal kit offering and the normal price, honestly, we'd probably be signing up a lot more people every month. So, and that's like me being real with you. So, hey Fallon, I'm glad that you got to jump on live. So I am also compiling these videos so that we'll have like a whole recruiting compilation that we can go back to. So that way, as you're building your team and new people come on the team and they're like, how the heck do I do this? You now have this resource to be able to offer them. So that's awesome too. But third-party tools are amazing. And I am, if you're on the Berry Boss Babes page, I am testing out a new tool that I'm going to see if it works for us, see if it works for me in my own business also. And then we can offer that as a huge team tool as well. And it's something that we can kind of manipulate and change as we go. I'm going to create another video. I did one for February for the $75 offering. I'm going to do another one just so we have one about reasons why you should join and why you should join now instead of waiting. That way we have that as a resource too. So then we would have third-party tools. We'd have team page sneak peek. We would have 48-hour sneak peek. We'd have the opportunity event. We would have, we can create some FAQs or some resources that we can send to people. We have the earning potential sheet. We have another resource that I'm working on creating right now that we can send or tag people in. So we have all of these things that we can use to offer as a stepping stone to help us get our number. So yesterday we talked about finding our number, right? Our ratio of how many people do I have to plant seeds with? How many people do I have to physically ask some sort of opportunity type question to move to a next step? Well, this third-party tool would be one of your next steps. And maybe it takes more than just offering one third-party tool to be able to get buy-in from someone, right? For someone to be able to see the value in the opportunity. So maybe we have to say, okay, I'm going to add you to a 48-hour sneak peek, or I'm going to send you this video. When can you watch it? Great, you watch this video. What questions do you have? And they're like, I just don't really know. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably like a 7. Okay, great. So you're at a 7. What do we need to do to get you to a 10? Well, they're going to give you all of their excuses on all of their obstacles. Well, I just don't really know about support. Well, girl, let me add you to our team page. I will show you the support. I will show you how awesome our team is. We do a 48-hour sneak peek. How's that sound? Sounds great. Great, you add her to the sneak peek. That's your next step, right? Boop, next step. And then you follow up with her again. Oh, okay, 48 hours is over. What'd you think of our team page? I know a concern for you was support. So now on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at? With signing up today, or with signing up at all, or with your interest in the opportunity? And she might be like, well, now I'm a 9. Great. So you ready to sign up tomorrow? And she's like, well, no. And then she'll give you more obstacles. But the more third-party tools that we have, or that we know of, or that we can utilize, the better, because you can move them through this process almost like a pipeline. You're moving them from point A to point Z. Maybe there's 25 steps in between. Hopefully not, but maybe. And then you're like, okay, let's go. You're a 10. Great, here's my website. Let's get you started. And then you have those reference points of, I talked to this many people, planted this many seeds, I asked this many people, I put this many people in this third-party tool, those people wanted to see this tool or opportunity event, and then those people, one person joined. So then you have your numbers, and it's kind of like a funnel. So your seeds are up here, the biggest part of the funnel. Your asks are here, your third-party tools that you're using are getting them closer to the funnel, and then you shoot one person through to join your team. That makes sense? So I have a call to jump on, but I hope that was helpful today, and then tomorrow we'll talk more about more recruiting stuff. So if you guys have any questions, comment below, especially for those of you watching the replay. You're busting some butt at work today, or whatever you're doing, and you're watching the replay. Comment below if you have any questions, and we will get those answered. Mwah.